Good day, everybody. How are you today? Well, back again from our summer hiatus.
Yeah, we've been down for a while.
That's my word, hiatus. We were off for a little over 4 months, and now we're back at it. I don't know if we'll be so aggressive at it as we was last year because the boys are getting older.
Speak for yourself, down, Terry.
But, we've still got a massive amount of material to go through yet in the videos that we got. So
absolutely,
there's no shortage of anything. I think our last show, what was our last show?
Our last show was last one we put on, but I think it was the 19th of June, and it was the Indian Burying Place in Nippers Harbor video, which got 37 likes, 2,923 views. And we now have 217 subscribers, and we have 91 videos online. So just go into CC3 Pastime Videos and check them out. So tonight, now we're going to start off with one about the...
Before we get into that, yes, what kind of summer did you have?
I had a pretty good summer.
Did you?
How about you?
That's fine.
Busy one, but...
not too bad. Oh yes, I know you were busy.
Yeah.
We were keeping track of you because you was delaying everything.
Yeah, I've been playing the ugly stick all summer.
Yes, boy.
We had 118 tour buses come through, and I started foolish enough to start playing the ugly stick for some of the guides, and then they started phoning ahead and asking if the ugly stick player was going to be there. Anyway, he was for a few times, but more on that later maybe.
And so is there an album coming out? Or?
No. Actually, there's a video online now that I'm not even going to tell you where to find.
Okay, we'll post that. Okay, so what are we doing tonight, Rob?
Tonight we're going to do we have a video that was on Talk to the Town, and was done by Clooney, of course, Clooney Randall, and the subject is, the interview is with Harry Adams, and it's about the upper and lower ridge roads back at Rattling Brook when they upgraded the roads. So it's a 28-minute video, I believe, so it's pretty interesting, and we just also like for you to subscribe, of course, and like and share. Yeah. So we're, like Terry said, we're back, and we're just...
You know the coincidence that come up?
What's that?
Last week I was in, we reshingled the warm-up shelter.
Yes.
And I had a fellow ask me, did we still have the video from Harry Adams and the trail?
That's interesting.
Which was, what I know of, is Tractor Road.
Yes.
And the
Mailman's Road. Yes.
And the Upper and Lower Road.
It was the way the mail used to go one time by dog team.
Yeah.
Anyway, enjoy the video, and we're so glad we're back, and we'd like to have you, I think you said, like, share our videos, and subscribe. Now what?
No, but.
Welcome to another edition of Talk to the Town. We're going to talk to Harry Adams today, and we're going to go up and have a look at the Ridge Road. What you're seeing now is a little bit of the old trail. Like this.
Well, you know, the purpose of having the Ridge Road up is where it's being used by so many people, and a lot of traffic, wintertime especially. It makes it much safer for snowmobiles and that, eh?
Now, Harry, when you guys decided to do it up, you went around door to door and got a lot of money. Did you have a good response?
Excellent response. Excellent response. 98% of the people in Rattling Brook gave to our project.
Now, you did up this Ridge Road, and now you guys are looking to do up what you call the lower end. What's the purpose of that?
Well, the purpose of that is the same reason we want to do the back road now from here right on down and up to Polly's Hill. For the same reason is that it'll make it much safer for snowmobilers and for hikers and everything else, you know. Hopefully we'll get it done in time that we'll be able to travel on the road and meet up at the Middle Arm Trail.
We're going to take a ride up the Ridge Road and have a look. Might be a bit rough in a pickup, but it's actually designed for skidooing, right?
It's actually designed for skidooing, yeah. We don't encourage too much truck traffic out there because it's not safe for, it's not designed for vehicles. It's only designed for snowmobilers and four-wheelers and anybody that wants to walk.
Now, we got a beautiful afternoon here this evening, a beautiful sunny afternoon, but actually this road is going to be mainly designed for the other season that we like to call the winter season?
Yes, most times the road will be used winter time, right? Because you get a lot of people at Brook have snowmobiles, and they use the road for forestry access for getting for firewood for the winter, and A lot of people use it for sports, for going down the country fishing and that. And it gets used a lot for that, eh? Now summertime is, a lot of people do use it summertime for hiking.
Well, in that area, you got some video of what it was like before, and we'll get a look at that compared to what we're going to see now.
Well, what I got is some video of the excavator actually doing the work. I got another video of what it looked like before, because we never had time to get anybody to do it, you know. But we got the video of the work that was being done.
So we'll put that in with our interview today.
That's right, yeah.
Okay, let's go up over the ridge now.
Okay then.
Now, Harry, we're looking at some of the actual footage of when the ridge road was done and Mr. Budgell in the machine.
That's right, yeah. What you see here now is Mr. Budgell about 2/3 the way up the ridge now, grubbing out the road first, right?
Now, this must have been a pretty harrowing experience for a man in that machine up there on the side of a hill. What do you think he was thinking while he was doing this?
Well, I don't think he ever thought he'd be up there, to tell you the truth. I think more or less it was a challenge for him to do the job when he heard of it, because, you know, it's such a steep ridge, eh?
Now, Harry, we seen all and stuff out. I guess he had to do this to make the road for himself?
Yeah, what he's doing now, he's grubbing out and he's taking the tree tops and the roots and rocks, whatever you have, and he lays that down first, and then he comes back over after and puts the surface on the road after.
Now, Harry, for anybody who's watching, can probably see that it's raining now. This is not done the same day when we did in the video, right?
No, that's right. This project was done last fall, I think sometime in late October, early November. And as you see here, we had our first snowfall. And it was done over a period of a week. And we had some bad weather.
And here we'd like to say thanks to Mr. Rex Adams for doing the video of this.
That's right. Mr. Rex Adams has done the video. Luckily enough, we thought about that. We never thought about that first, but we thought about doing the video after. And it was raining, but we still decided to try to get some of it anyway.
No, not only does he just take it from the upper side of it, he makes a few reaches out over to all stuff up from the below him, right?
That's right. Well, as you see there, when he's building the road, sometimes you can't get the material where you need it, or where you want to get it, because there's a lot of cliff rock in it, you know. But he reaches out over and down quite a ways and brings up the fill for the put on the road.
Now, Harry, I guess what you did about a kilometre or 2 kilometres of road go up over the ridge, how long did it take to do this for this machine?
It actually took about 25 hours, like, you know, consecutive hours, and they always had it almost a week, you know, half a day here and a half a day there, and over that time it took about 25 hours altogether. Right?
Now, here we see him reaching out over and pulling in some of the ground from down below him.
That's right, yeah.
Now, we'd like to say thanks to Mr. Budgell, I guess, for coming down and spending the time with it.
Certainly, yeah. Mr. Budgell has done an excellent job, and we certainly appreciate every minute he spent with us.
Now, Harry, we're pretty close to the top here. I wonder, did anybody ever think that this type of machinery would be at the top of the ridge?
No, I don't think anybody ever thought this type of machine would be up there, because it's such a large machine, eh? And the road, you know, had to be built quite good to get up there, eh? Right now you see is what they call, that field Rattling Brook, most of them call the U-hill in the background here. And we're approximately, the machine is approximately about 300 feet from the top of the ridge.
So we're going to get a look at the machine pretty close to the top?
Yeah, in another couple minutes now she'll be up to where she made her turnaround, and that was far enough for us because it gave us access to the open country from there, right?
Now, Harry, this road before this machine went up there was pretty hard to get back and forth with a couple of machines at a time, right?
Oh yes, it was very hard. Well, the road in the winter time when it was just so narrow that it was impossible almost impossible for 2 machines to pass, you know. And in the winter time also you get a lot of snow drifting out there, and the road was so silent, so steep, eh? It was hard to maneuver.
And this is the exact same type of thing we'd like to see the lower part of the ridge done, right?
That's right, yes. We'd like to see it, if it's all possible, we'd like to see the lower part of the ridge done the same way and make it much safer for all the people that are using it, you know.
This is the top of the ridge. Mr. Budgell and his loader. Oh, Mr. Orton Budgell and his, I don't know what you call the machine.
And we're in a four-wheel drive thanks to Elvis Newberry, brought us up over the ridge. Now, did you ever think this would be possible?
No, I don't think anybody ever thought this would be possible. No, this is awesome. This is.
Well, not only we got a fairly nice road here, we got a very nice look from up here on this ridge. What do you think of the aspect of just letting people know that they can come up here wintertime and get a good look at this?
Yeah, I think it's something else. It's really breathtaking up here, because up here from this point here, you can see Kings Point, you can see all of Green Bay, and we got the mountain called the Crown Hill, and it's really something else for people to see.
Now, Harry, this wasn't quite as wide as this when we first started out, was it?
No, absolutely wasn't. No, it was only wide enough for one skidoo, which is about 4 or 5 feet wide, and in the wintertime, using skidoos, it was very dangerous.
Now, this work wasn't done by pick and shovel. I guess we had to crawl some type of machinery up here?
Yeah, this work was done by Mr. Alton Budgell, thanks to his wonderful operations and the way he operated the excavator. It was just unbelievable how he done it, and we're really thankful for him.
You know, this lower road you're talking about, you're open to put it in this same condition?
Yes, well, close as possible, yes, it's the same condition. Hopefully we can get Mr. Alton Budgell to do the same job, you know.
Now, it's grown in quite a bit down there and not as easy access like this. Can you travel on it with four-wheel drives now?
No. Most areas you can't travel four-wheel drive. It's too muddy and too many holes in it, eh?
Now, Harry, we're not quite to the top of the ridge. Is there any plans in the future that possibly you might be able to go to the top of the ridge with a four-wheel drive?
No, there's no plans of going any farther than this. Now, that's for me to know anyway. The purpose of this is just to make easy access for snowmobiles, and for going up and down the ridge, you don't have to worry about passing somebody, dangerously, right?
And from here up, it's pretty easy for skidoos?
From here on, it's all open country pretty well. It's excellent skidoo trails, excellent.
And for anybody who hasn't been up over this road for a ride, whether it be in walking or on skidoo, do you recommend that they come up?
Well, I recommend it's a good hiking trail, and it would be an excellent skidoo trail wintertime, excellent area for skidoo. I recommend anybody that loves snowmobiling, this is the place to go snowmobiling.
Now let's take a look down a little farther down the hill at some of the other work that's done.
Okay, no problem. Let's go ahead.
Here up, we're looking at only about another 100 feet to open country.
Yes, that's right. From here now it's not very far to the tower, to the wheel of the barn, right? And from there, there's no problem with snowmobile anyway. It's all open. It's all barns.
And this is where the fellas that cuts wood piles their wood just at the top of that hill there.
That's right. Yeah, the skidoo trail leads from here now, and there's one goes off to the right, and one goes straight up, right? And there's no problem here. We got a turnaround right here. There's no problem at all for anybody to browse their wood here.
Okay, let's move down the hill.
Okay.
Over the ridge here at Rattling Brook Wharf.
Yes, it is.
It's quite a sight up here. For anybody who hasn't seen the site from up here, we'll try and give you
that we were watching there,
as much as we can.
and now we're back out shooting over Kings Point again.
Now in the other season, when it's quite white up here, it must be breathtaking to look out over there and see a lot of the bay that's frozen over and the skidoos taking off up over the hills. But I've never seen Kings Point from this angle before. It looks pretty good. Now, Harry, we're looking at a section of road that was done here, but it doesn't seem to be much gravel around here. How did you manage to build this section of road?
No, I'll tell you, this was amazing how this section was done. It was a lot of bald cliff on the right-hand side of the sea. I didn't think that it could ever be done, but Mr. Budgell done an excellent job. He actually dug his fill from outside the road, reached down, out over to this, and brought it up and built the road that way.
Now, Harry, Mr. Budgell, he must be a pretty experienced operator to be able to bring a piece of machinery of that size up to the side of this hill.
Yeah, I think he must be. He got lots of years' experience here. He's really good at it.
Now, Harry, I'm going to turn and look down the ridge. Now, Elvis's truck is in the way a little bit, so I'll stretch across here. But it seems to be a pretty good road ahead of us for skidooing. I know it's a bad time of the year to be talking about Skidoo, and a lot of people won't be appreciating that we're talking about the other season, but I'd say you'll have a fine ride up here on Skidoo.
Yeah, well, for the most part, the road was done for Skidoos for winter time for safety's sake. But now, naturally, if anybody got four-wheelers, it's available to anybody who wants to use it with a four-wheeler summertime too, of course. But with the winter time with lots of snow, there's no problem for 3 machines to pass side by side. No problem at all.
What about the people in the fall of the year for berry picking? You think they'll appreciate this road?
Well, I certainly hope they do. I certainly hope they use it, you know, because it's there for that, and it's there for anybody that wants to use it. You know, it'd be a good access for berry pickers.
Now, you don't recommend too much of this four-wheeling up here, though, eh?
No, absolutely not, because for four-wheel drive, it's rough coming up here, it's hard on your tires, everything, and it's not really safe for a pickup because there's no guardrails on the side of the road and that, you know. So it wouldn't be recommended. You know, if anybody comes, they have to use it at their own risk.
And that's a warning from the group that's putting it up here, that use at own risk?
Yeah, absolutely. Anybody who wants to use it, they had to use it at their own risk if you use it with machinery, you know, with four-wheel drive and that.
So anybody who's got a trike out there now, trikes doesn't do as much damage as four-wheelers?
No, trikes and four-wheelers is, you know, don't do any damage, I don't think, to the road. But you know, four-wheel drive pickups. So I don't know if they do any damage, you know. But the thing is, the four-wheel drive pickups was a higher machine. You know, it's possible it could slide out over the side of the road and get damaged, right?
And we wouldn't want that.
I wouldn't. No, absolutely wouldn't want that to anybody.
But now, if anybody wanted to come up here to look at the beauty, we recommend they walk up, right?
Absolutely, yeah. It's beautiful here. We're hoping to keep the forest on both sides of the road, keep it from being cut. You know, within 50 feet of the road. On both sides, that way it'll always be a forest on both sides, and it's going to be beautiful to look at down the road. You know, in years to come, it's going to be here for years to come. All the road was done with culverts and everything, so it should last for many years, and hopefully that'll be a nice hiking trail down the road.
Now, Larry, to all the people that donated for this part of the road, would you like to say something special to them?
Yes, I put a hat on the channel thanking everybody. Personally, I would like to thank from me and the group that organized this. A special thank you to everybody that donated. It was well appreciated, and hopefully we can look forward to your support again down the road for our next Skidoo project, the Skidoo Trail project.
And we're going to have a look at that a little bit later, the next project, because what is it they actually call the lower part of the trail?
The lower part of the trail is called the Trail to Middle Arm, but years ago it was called the Winter Trail to Middle Arm. We call it the Trail to Polly's Hill because Polly's Hill is a very popular berry picking area. So we're hoping to get it down so far as Polly's Hill with an excavator. From there on, it's pretty well open country.
And what type of how much distance are we talking about? 4 or 5 miles?
I would say probably about 3 mile probably from our place, yeah.
And what was the distance roughly up here over the hill?
It's about a mile, I think, from the boundary straight to the top.
So we're looking for a little bit more money than we had last time?
A little bit more money, and I think the going is going to be a little easier for Mr. Budgell. Hopefully, if we get Mr. Budgell, it's going to be easier for him to do, I think, because some of it has been you know, grubbed over now with a tractor with John Deere.
Right.
But we're hoping to get a little more money that we can, you know, pay him a half decent, you know, dollar to get it done, right?
And when are you open to start this project?
In the fall, when Mr. Budgell is free, and he got the time on his hand, we're hoping to get him to do it.
And so we'll warn the people now in advance that you could be knocking on their doors anytime?
Yes, me or someone from the group, someone down the road, we're hopefully going to try to raise a bit of money to get that project on the go.
Now we're talking more or less directly to the people of Rattling Brook for this project, but if there's anybody in Kings Point that would like to get involved, how can they get involved?
Well, they can also get involved by getting out to one of the members, myself, and we'll probably put the names of the members on the channel. But of course, this project would be nice to get some support from Kings Point, because I mean, hopefully we'll get some of the snowmobilers down there in the winter time use it, and then anybody wants to go berry picking in summertime from Kings Point can come down and use it. So I think we're going to canvass some of the businesses and probably some of the people in Kings Point.
We're looking at a piece of the road that obviously wasn't done. Was there a reason for this?
Well, Tony, this is an example of what the road looked like before we done the new road. Right from the top of the ridge to the boundary ridge, it was like this here, and when you get a heavy rain, this is the brook right on down the ridge, and sometimes it caused flooding problems down the boundary ridge, you know. The reason why now this piece is left here, this was a shortcut they had going back years ago.
Right.
And we also had another road, and we decided to go around the turn with the new road, and that would make it more convenient for skidoos, eh?
Now, I'm looking at now the newer section of the road, and that is quite a difference compared to the old section.
Yes, it certainly is, isn't it? Yeah.
Now, you guys don't expect that the water will run down this one the same thing?
No, because with the amount of ditching we got done and the amount of culverts we got put in, we don't expect any problems for a long time, for as long as it's on the road.
Now, Larry, I understand that the old road, the one we're now looking at again, it was here for quite a long time?
Yes, from my understanding, the road was originally put here by fellows about 45 years ago. Some of the Rousel fellows, and they used it for hauling. They had a sawmill and camps up on the ridge, and they used it for hauling the lumber out.
Is there any of these gentlemen around today to compare?
So far as I know, Mr. Hearn Rousel and Mr. Cyril Toms was two fellows that was involved in building the road originally, and they put the road here with a little small John Deere tractor.
And have they had the opportunity to come up this one yet, you know?
Yeah, I think Hearn's been up, and he was amazed what he saw.
Okay, let's see if we can get a look at some more of the scenery from up here.
Okay, no problem.
Here we're looking straight down the hill, and right in the foreground, way out front there, is Rattling Brook. I think we're looking at Dean Rousel's house and his vegetable barn. Can also get a good look at the bay from here and the other side. And we'll have a look at a rougher section in a little while. Again, here we're looking at some pretty grown in sections of the road. I'm sure it must be pretty dangerous here in the winter time when you're driving by. And now this is what they want to upgrade, to widen it out a little and install some culverts in different places. Here's another section of the road that's fairly rough and rugged, and you see it's pretty much grown in, and it's possibly the time and the right time to start doing something with it and cleaning it up. Hopefully everybody out there will appreciate what we put together for them, and they'll make a donation to the group that's trying to put it together. Pretty tight quarters. We've traveled the Ridge Road, and we've had a look at a quick look at the lower part of the road, and there is quite a difference. What do you guys recommend you're going to do with the lower part of the road?
Well, hopefully if we can get enough funding, enough donations, that we're going to try to do the same road down below. The same thing done as we had done up there on the Ridge Road, there's a nice, probably about 4 or 5 kilometers of road to do, but I think it'll be done much faster than probably much easier than what it took to do up there, you know.
And that being because there's better soil than that to do?
Better soil and not so much cliff rock in that, eh?
Yeah. Now, Larry, for the people out there that's watching, what type of funding are you possibly looking at to do that?
Well, any donation at all is greatly appreciated. I tell you right now, anything is greatly appreciated. We're just hoping to get enough to do the job, and hope that Mr. Budget don't charge us too much to do the job. And anything that anybody can spare and afford to give, we'll certainly appreciate it very much.
Now, you got culverts to put in, so if anybody's got culverts in their back garden or in their driveway that they don't want, would you like a donation of that?
Certainly. We're going to be putting in culverts all on the road. We're going to be ditching all on the trail, you know. And anybody got a spare culvert, donate it. Be certainly welcome. And if we don't get the culvert, we're going to use oil drums, and we'll get them probably from one of the fiberglass companies.
Anybody is watching and wants to make a donation, who would they drop their money off to or give a call?
Well, we'll be later on. We're doing a fund drive to raise some money. But if anybody wants to donate, you can give me a call, Harry or Elvis Newbury or Bill Dahl, and I think Mr. Josh Toms would take a donation for us, you know, because we're more or less some of the people that's in the group that's concerned with trying to get the project done.
Now we're talking about Josh Thomas. Is Josh Jr.?
Josh Jr. Yes.
Now, Harry, when do you plan on doing this work?
Well, hopefully if we can get the noise together and get enough funding, we're going to get Mr. Budge to do it this fall.
Have it done before the snowmobile season starts?
Right, that's right, yeah.
So can we look forward to possibly getting an update when the work is done?
Certainly, yeah. Anytime after the work is done, we'll give you a call and certainly do an update.
Thanks very much, Neil.
Okay, you're welcome. Thank you, and thanks to everybody else in the public.
Okay, you've all seen the video. We hope you appreciate that video. We really enjoyed doing it for you. We want to take a moment to say something that that Ari was a great contributor to.
This is only one of the projects that Harry was involved with, and maybe most would know that Harry passed away recently, and he was very active in the community, and we'd just like to recognize that, and in our appreciation.
He kept the wood over, and every time Ari passed on by the warm-up shelter over there, he had a sled load of wood.
Absolutely, he did the same thing when he was down Loon Pond, that area.
Bit of maintenance. Yes, that's right. He was on Robert's Arm Road doing it.
I first met Harry in high school. We went to high school together, and so we'd just like to say thanks to Harry in a sense, and just to acknowledge all the work that he did in the community.
Anyway, good night, and we'll see you next time on CC3 Pastime Videos.
And thanks for watching.